Well, Veterans Day is a time to thank those who have served our country and those who are actively defending it, and it's just right around the corner tomorrow.
Absolutely, and Brooke Slyer is live this morning talking with local vets on what the holiday means to them. Brooke?
Yeah, good morning, Evie and Dave. Well, right now I'm at the Marion VFW and I am joined by a couple of local veterans, and I like to thank my friends too. This is Gary Fravel, he's the district commander for the American Legion, and also Bill Hatfield, who's the district commander for the VFW. So thank you so much for joining me this morning. And of course, Gary, I'm going to start with you first. Go ahead and tell me a little bit about your service overseas.
I'm a 21-year Army veteran. I've served in Germany, the United States, and during Desert Storm in the Middle East.
And you said you were there 21 years, a 21-year veteran. You know, what made you want to join the Army as a young man?
The opportunity to serve my country was something that was ingrained in me as a young child. All my uncles, all the young men that I knew growing up were all at some point had served in the Army or one of the armed forces, and it was just something that I was expected out of men in my family.
And I think a lot of families, you know, can relate to that. We also want to talk to, you know, Bill over here about, you know, your experience in the military and why you signed up.
Pretty much the same. A lot of the men in my family were veterans, and that's just what we did back then. It's just, there was no jobs at the time. The coal mines were shutting down, and I had a baby on the way, and it's like, well, let's go to the Army.
So a little bit out of necessity, a little bit out of tradition, and really quickly, you are the, you know, commander for the VFW.
15th District.
15th District. What made you want to take on this responsibility? It seems like the younger generation is getting harder and harder for them to, you know, sign up for these different legions. What made you want to be a commander?
Well, I was fortunate enough to have good mentors like First Sergeant Fravel over here and the other veterans that I've known in my life, and it was just the thing to do. We just did it. No questions asked, just fell in line and did it.
Well, we're definitely thankful for the people like you who step up. And of course, I want to thank you, gentlemen, for your service to the country. And we'll be talking more about Veterans Day and a new marker that they have here at the VFW coming up later on the show. But for now, I'm going to toss it back to you.
Thank you, Brooke, and definitely thank you to those gentlemen who have served.